Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. So here we are at long last. It has been a little bit of a wait there, but you know I'm looking forward to it. Really can't wait for this one. It is going to be one of those spicy meatball of an episode there. So looking forward to it. How you guys doing, Ben? So we've got Born Confused. Welcome to the stream, my dude. Good to have you. First time I think I've seen your name before, so welcome. Off Meta. Resonance, AT, Commissar Roach, my favorite Roachy, and 4 and AT. How you guys doing there? Good to have you. I don't know why there's so many ATs, but you guys are breeding. That's good to see. How you doing there, Joe? Good to have you. And Resonance, yes, indeed. Hello there, Sturm. Right then, so we'll get going here in just a moment. So it's going to be an interesting one here. I'm going to say just from the very start, expect a lot of casualties. This is going to be a bloody turn. There's no two ways around this. It is going to be an extraordinarily bloody turn. But it is part of our greater plan. Then there's reason behind the madness. Just ideally we don't lose anything we didn't plan for. I think that is how it goes in Japan, isn't it? Well, this is it. It is going to be very interesting. So looking here for turn 14 then. Oh, how do you know that? Yeah, A date which will hopefully not live in... I'm going to assume infamy. Have I got the right one here? Oh, I'm going to assume that is this one here, isn't it? That's December 13th, yeah. Tortuga is Taylor Swift. Well, okay. You know, I've always had my suspicions. I'm going to make sure I've got the actual right save. Yeah, I think it is 15. But there we go. I know it's fabulous, but I didn't know I had talent. There we go, yep. Tortuga's Taylor Swift. These 10 names are getting rather interesting. I'm liking that. Banzai for a mini double-headed dragon indeed. Okay. Feeling the nerves. Feeling the nerves. It's going to be one of those episodes where a lot of things might potentially happen here. We're going to see a lot of body count here. Was he drunk when he made that name? Well, I don't know. Possibly. Right, so we have our landing over there at Kopang. Obviously, by the way, I'm not touching escape. I'm gonna have my hand safe and secure. Okay. So he continues to actually have the submarines over here by Marie. I mean, I can understand that he might be expecting me to start running tankers, but the thing is I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon. The reason being there's a bloody block in a submarine, so yeah, that's fine. I'm happy just to, like, pound them. Quite happy to do this. Works for me, works for thee. Okay, so we have the Fuji Maroon. Hey, doing Van G Killer? Good to have you, my dude. Yeah, indeed, drum roll. Okay, so we only score one hit there, but that's fine enough. Moving on then, still in the night phase here, which is always good. Right. Okay, so is that Cachalot? I tell you, some of these actual submarine names get quite wild. Right, okay, so the escort abandons a search there. Right, Trout over here. Trout is a consistent pain in my arse. But it's going to be obviously in this area. There's unlike the escorts actually finding it. The good news is obviously I'm running the H6K4s out here as well as additional aircraft. So the good news is obviously they are going to be built on their experience. It's like a big training program really here. It's like whack-a-mole, except we never hit the actual mole, which is always miss it. Okay, so we landing our forces here. Ooh, torpedo misses against the Yamagata Baru over here. Yeah, the S-37 has been a pain in my backside. But we do have a lot of anti-submarine warfare over here. It's just getting the actual hits there. How you doing there, killer? Means orca in Russian. Interesting. I'm going to assume it's like the killer whale. Yep, torpedo misses over here. Which is quite good, because I would not have wanted to lost something else there. But we do have the Shimakaze and the Nadakaze here attempted to depth charge the submarine here. What did we say it was? The British ones were numbered and the Dutch ones were named? Or was it the Dutch ones were named and the British ones were numbered? I forgot which way around it is. But we're actually not doing too bad here. How you doing there, Feta? Good to have you, my dude. Welcome to stream. Oh, you can't see anything? Maybe, oh, ads, right, okay. Brits got names, okay. Yep, so it's a Dutch submarine. And these are the ones that are dangerous. We're not doing too bad here, though. It's taking a little bit of damage. Nanakazi's out of ASW ammunition, so out to the depth charges, and the escorts abandon the search there. But we do actually score a few hits, which is not too bad. Yeah, I know, it's one of these things, it's because it's one of these of where it's so simple that I never actually try to remember it. So I always forget. I mean, spell well in Russian, well that's rather interesting. Okay, landing there at Namla, which is going to be very good. I'm looking forward to actually having Namla. Namla being this base over here, actually, which is quite nice. Nothing too much here. Fetus so far, just a few sub-attacks so far. Don't you like German, Brits like Americans? Unloading a gas martyr. Unloading it over here at Finnshafen, which is over there. Okay. Torpedo misses over here. I definitely feel like the game has... I don't know. I don't know why it's resolving so quickly. Maybe... I don't know. But it just seems to go a hell of a lot quicker than it used to do. At least it feels that way. To be honest, I'd prefer not to be a seaman on the USS. Nothing too terrible in the night phase. We just hit a few submarines there. Okay, let's control pause before we miss everything here. Okay. I don't know why the game's it's so goddamn fast, but oh. Okay, right, okay. Oh wow. Right, we have some spicy meatballs over here. I'm in a really excitable mood at the moment. Right, G3M2 sighting near Palembang, which is good news there. Allied PT, and also we are going to be hitting these boys here, these spicy boys. Right, Palembang, shadows in the water over here then. Not quite as bad as the shadows of the warp. Near Busuanga. I'm gonna have to find that one. Right, okay, so B5M12K, sorry, B5M1K, side repulse allied tanker near Carnarvon, speed 6 moving east. Oh my lord, here are the prizes. This is at 49133, we do spot a allied ship there at 47133, 49133, yep, tanker, 2 allied ships, tanker, Harper at 49133, AVP at 47133, that main fat B... Was it the Black Hawk? It might be something else. Allied CV at 49133, I wonder who that could be. Have we found the Hermes? Allied tankers reported hit. B5M12K... I mean, this has got to be the Hermes. I can't think of anything else that it could be. Is he looking to interceptors? Is he... Okay, right, okay. So the Minikid of Batai is not exactly stocked on ammunition here, but we have sorties. We can... Well, this is... I mean, if this is it, we'll see what happens here. That, I mean, maybe we'll actually see an engagement over here. 2 allied ships near Carnarvon. We do see the Corvette time there, 46134. Now, we do spot the allied CV at 133. 133, we do spot another tanker. Allied AP is reported hit. Now, that's actually, okay. Class DD, is it? Isaac Sewers, DD is reported hit. Tanker, spotted. We do see a G-class DD here. We spotted another tanker, a Federal type E-class tanker at 49133. 9 allied ships near Damar, moving west. And there we go. Wow. Oh, this is going to be great. I mean, oh my lord. If we can actually find something here, I'm going to be very happy. So we're going to go through these reports because there's a lot going on here. Right, allied float planes. PPY-4 Catalinas near Kandari. Allied level bombers near Kandari. Allied aircraft near Kandari. Right, okay. So we do have our forces detected over there. Allied bombers over here near Tioman Island. How you doing there, Vulcan? Good to have you, my friend. Okay, Kandari. Oh, whoa. What do we have here, then? So we have allied ships here, and here. Okay. The good news is it doesn't look like we're actually in a path of interception. We do have the other element of the Minikid Batai over here, so we are in a dangerous position, but we'll have to see what happens. And I don't know how things are going to go. Right, here we go. We got the first of our K-431C sweeping over here, and just my luck he has nothing there. Yeah, 39 there. That is going to send home a message. We have an additional 21 sweeping the skies of Rangoon. Right, okay, so we have 13 G3M2s. We have our 0 escorts. So they are dropping the torpedoes over here. Are we going to have some hits? They're not really worth torpedoes, but I don't mind. We do have plenty of torpedoes. Damaged by flak. Right, so no fish landed there, which is unfortunate, but these are in mode to launch. Okay. Right, so we have our Ki-13, sorry, our Ki-27 there, it's going to sweeping the actual airbase at Batan. Yeah, potentially stood down, potentially. We have another 7 Ki-43s over here, still nothing over here. We have 54 Ki-21 1C Stallions, we have 33 Ki-51s over here, we have 39 Ki-27s. So we are bombing at our lowest altitude so far. And the Ki-51s are close support, very much in the vein of the Stuka dive bombers actually. Now, as to whether they can be as effective as they were in, let's say, France, I do not know. But this is good, it is all bombardment saturation, isn't it? It's just driving up that fatigue, that disruption. And there's a massive group of forces over here at Changsha. Absolutely massive. And the numbers looking good there, 148 casualties inflicted. Now, obviously, these forces are just disabled, but at the end of the day, there's another 148 men taken out of battle. I mean, obviously, these are non-combatant, but that's 5 less squads we're having to deal with, so that's not too bad. Right, we have the Lily's attack baton. But I tell you what, guys, I mean... if we can kill the Hermes, that'd be brilliant. Okay, 1 strike by flak, 3 damage there. 9k feet, not so low. I think they're flying at about 6,000 is what they should be flying at. Okay. Now, in the future, we will be looking towards an actual bombardment over here at Batan just to see how it's actually doing on the old suppliometer. Okay. Yep, additional Ki-21 1C Sally's going in here, number 19. I'm not seeing any movements as of yet, which is good news. I'm still seeing the movements over here. There we go, another 57 casualties inflicted. So about 200 casualties there, another 2 squads disabled, another 3 squads there. So that's, what, 13 and 7? Right, we have our Lilies going in here unopposed and annoyingly unescorted, so that is, I'm going to put it down to either the weather or the coordination. The coordination might be likely, but we are hitting the actual runway here, which is important, because when you hit the runway, you are preventing fortifications being built, as the engineers at the base will attempt to repair the actual runway. Right, okay, 5 damage inflicted, not too bad. Well, supposedly 5 hits, I'm not entirely sure what the damage is. Okay, so we do see our Ki-43 1Bs here engaging the PBY-5 Catalinas. Oscar is damaged, Catalina's damaged. We do have a good number of Oscars over here, then running with long-range combat patrol. These guys look to be coming out from Java, which is really interesting. Catalina spins away on fire, that's not really good for your health. Critical hit there on Catalina. She's trailing smoke, and the air-to-air is done there. Okay, so I'm going to assume that they're probably going to go down to operational losses. I mean, especially as you're not going to do too well if you're spinning away on fire. Well, then again, they are flank planes, so I suppose they have it a little bit easier. We may lose one of our Oscars there, but we are flying at long range, so it's one of these things where we are pushing the aircraft. Okay. What do we have here? Okay, right, we have 4 B4N1, sorry, B5N1 Kates over here, 9 A6 and 2 zeros. This is from Ryujo. We have a destroyer. This looks to be a Dutch destroyer. No hits are landed here. Right, what do we have here? 6 B5N1 Kates. A tanker! Come on, get the hits, right. Okay, we hit the Corvette. The Corvette is good to hit. I can always chase down the tankers, but hitting the actual Corvette is good there. We found prizes, and that is fantastic. And she goes down. Fantastic. So we missed the actual tanker Iris over here, but we actually hit the Corvette. We know there's a destroyer over there. We do still have a fairly strong, fairly strong escort. Okay, wow. Right, let's go back. You can see this is the advantage here of actually running these search patrols and etc. So let's see. B5M1K has spotted Federal E at 46134. I-Class DD at 49133. Admiral Batch, destroyer is reported hit. That's actual class. It might be Dutch, potentially British, but I'm going to say Dutch. Admiral Allen, yeah, I'm going to assume Dutch. Harper, Tanker Harper. Union Coastal Tanker class is reported hit. This is superb. These hits actually are indications of damage inflicted. The AVP Pollux, I think that was the one that we actually missed from Dunat. Allied Tanker, a SO-type T-class tanker is reported hit. Harper, Sun-type H-class tanker, Jesus, there's a lot of tankers in this area. Harper's reported hit. Pollux is reported hit. Tanker's reported hit. Union class, tanker reported hit. Harper reported hit. Indeed, the great Indian Ocean turkey shoot. I mean, I'm not saying... I don't know how things are going to go. I mean, if there's a CV in the area, we have to be quite careful. But it's looking good so far. It is looking excellent so far. I'm feeling quite happy so far. We have a bloodbath at the end of the turn to come, so let's see. Right, okay, so we have 4 B5N1 Kates. We have a tanker Irish. Yep, you can see she's already on fire. She's already been hit by our forces. She's been hit again. And again. There's a tanker Iris going down. One more hit there. Severe casualties from deck explosion. The Iris goes down. Yeah, she's there on her own. We do see ships out here. We do have a heavy cruiser, right? We have 6 B5M1 Kates. We are still seeing some assets over here. This is the Pollux. Come on, hit her. No hits. Annoying, but still not too bad. Right, S37, the pain in my arse itself. But I tell you what, I don't know why the turns are suddenly resolving a hell of a lot faster than they used to do. Okay, let's, well, we'll, okay, we'll allow this one to go on then. I didn't expect it to be like that. You've got to be kind of on the ball here to pause this. I tell you, it's harder than sports commentation really here, isn't it? You've got to try and work out a strategic picture without really understanding what the actual strategic picture is. Hello there, fire torpedo room. Fire in the disco. Fire in the gates of hell. Bonus points for you guys who are actually going to get that song stuck in your head now. Welcome to my world. Right, not bad at all there. Fire torpedo room is looking pretty damn good there. It's not exactly something you want to have on your submarine. Okay, S-37 being attacked once again here by the Shona Maru. If we can actually put this son of a bitch down, I'll be quite happy. Bless coastal waters, yup, indeed. Right, and again, S-37, wow. Well, the thing is, I don't know if THG is aware of what we're doing here. I mean, the fact that we do see CVE in the area, I don't know, it's a little bit too coincidental. He does have PPYs in the area. I don't think we had any indication of, I don't know. I mean, I'm not taking the CVE as too much of a threat due to the fact that we did shoot down a lot of the actual torpedo bombers from the Hermes, but it's definitely something we have to take into consideration. I'm glad it is just a singular CVE. We've spotted some destroyers in the area, but I can deal with the singular destroyers or potentially small numbers of enemy warships. Beyond that, we're not seeing too much. Another 6 hits there on the S-37. Okay, right, so we have the assault over here at Ley. So 24 casualties there on the landing. So let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to have to unpause this. Right, there we go. Well, we did shoot down a good number of the actual... Well, I think we shot down most of the Hermes torpedo bombers, so that was pretty damn good there. Okay, near Gazmata. Kyoko Maru spotted by... Yeah, Kyoko Maru. See if you first... Well, this is it. We'll have to figure out where it is. I don't know where it is. So we do have our oiler over there at Kandari unloading that fuel. Allied SS over there. AVP still over there. I think those are all the reports. Airstrikes there. 50 Sentai subgroup combining at Makassar. Okay. Amphibious unloaded in at Namalai, Gazmata, Ley, and Finchafen. Whew, there's almost too much happening here at the moment. Okay, alright guys. Now, I'm gonna say this again. I've been saying this, I said this in the State of the Empire video. Honestly, I'm really excited, but the numbers are gonna be bad. The interesting thing is we're not going to see actually the CVE then itself, but we have hit the actual assets in the area. When you attempt to take Surabaya, well, this is it. It's going to be a difficult one to actually go for Surabaya. You can flee the tankers under Australia, better kill them where you can. We're going to have to take a look at the actual, I suppose, the real aspects of the actual campaign down there. We're going to have to take a look at the fuel, look at our sorties, and really look at what we can potentially manage. Yeah, this is going to be carnage. This is going to be a monstrously deadly attack. But if we take a look over here, then we can do... Well, we do see that well, to be honest, the actual Chinese cores over here, we do have the 70th Chinese core, which is about 327. I mean, I don't think this is all of the actual cores. This is definitely not all of the actual units of the battle, but these units aren't... they're not too scary. We do have on average about 400 AB with our divisions. You can see some divisions already taking a beating. And though the 3rd division over there, this being the division that was beaten up by the Chinese forces over here by a couple of corps, I imagine he will be shooting bricks when he sees where many could buy as well. I mean, this is it. I mean, this is definitely a big battle. I think we estimated something like 300,000 troops on the Chinese side. There's about 250,000 troops on our own side, something of that sort of nature. Potentially more than 300,000 troops on the Chinese side. So we might be looking at a battle with maybe 3 300 to 500, maybe even 600,000 participants potentially. I think 600,000 would be potentially pushing the number up there a little bit. Maybe about 500,000 might be about a realistic sort of number there. Honestly, with all that we found, we should try and strike it before we leave. Well, I mean, we'll take a look. We'll definitely take a look. I mean, I do potentially have means to extend our time out there. But we'll have to see what we have there. Well, I mean, this is it. I don't think we really... To be honest, we went out into the Indian Ocean. We didn't expect to be going down there to Perth. We've been looking towards actually hitting the tankers that were in the area, assuming there were tankers in the area. We got... I'm just glad. To be honest, I'm just glad, because it feels like our strategy has been vindicated. Because the thing is, we went in there, and we didn't know. So... It feels good. I'm really happy so far. Like, this is going to make me very, melancholy. You'd be a lot of melancholy, I suppose you could say. Melancholic, I think was a word, but this isn't bad. We are going to have to rest here. I'm going to say right now, we're probably going to see maybe 10 to 20,000 casualties, even potentially 30,000 casualties, but I'm going to say probably 10 to 20,000 casualties easily here. Those are the most likely realistic numbers. But the thing is, this is all about starving the Chinese armies of supply. The thing is, THG here in China, he has a lifeline, and that is supply. If he doesn't have a supply, he cannot fight. I mean, this is going to cost us a lot of men. And it's not going to achieve our goal here in the first turn. It's not going to achieve it in the first battle. But what we need to do here then is we are going to see the results of the battle. We're going to rest. And in a couple of days we will attack again. We will attack again and we will have supplies. The Chinese will be in a really bad situation with supplies, ideally. Can you speed up the attack? Yeah, sure. Yeah, probably will take a long time, to be fair. We do have a lot of units in here. Looks like they're still bombarding actually, so I imagine the attack will begin shortly. Now, when it comes to actual combat, the assault value isn't really the proper indicator, really. Now, assault value just tells you the number of squads that can participate in combat, I do believe, which is something I had to learn myself. It's only something that's really recently sunk in. Right, here we go now. The actual combat is beginning, so this is when the numbers are going to start to just drop off the floor here. How many of your calls got wrecked? Well, we're probably going to see a couple divisions just completely shredded here, to be honest. Yeah. Well, these tank regiments will recover. They're not going to be as effective as they would be normally, but the thing is, we need to use them. It gives us a force multiplier, even if they're not super effective here. You can see some of these divisions have been just smushed. Numbers are just flying all over the place here. It is a big battle. We do have our artillery regiments opening up. We have everything. Everything is opening up here. This is a huge battle. And just absolutely okay. Right then, so we do not take the base as you would imagine, so... Right, there we go, guys. 16,862 casualties, 352 squads destroyed, 2,811 disabled, 9 non-combatant destroyed, 185 disabled, 73 destroyed engineers, 417 disabled, 119 guns 21 destroyed, 98 disabled, 88 vehicles destroyed, 237 disabled, for 4,928 allied casualties, 21 destroyed, 473 disabled, 11 destroyed, 57 disabled, 1 destroyed, 22 disabled. So, to be honest, I mean, it is actually somewhat better than I was imagining. I mean, this is it. So, Japanese engineers reduce fortifications to level 4, but the fact is, he's got fortifications here. The reason why these fortifications are actually a good thing, true, it means that we have more losses, but the actual good news here is the fact that he's actually spent supply. He cannot afford to spend supply. This is a good result. It is a good result. These are small numbers. This is chump change. The thing is, we can recover this. He cannot recover this. Well, he can recover the numbers of men, but it's the fact of the supply expenditure. We can recover from this. This is actually less than I was expecting. No, honestly, I know it seems like denial, but honestly, this is fine. This is absolutely fine. This is chump change. It's equivalent to, like, what, 2-3 divisions, something like that. We don't care. Well, 4 divisions, like, it's equivalent. It's a lot of men. But I can rest these numbers. These numbers will recover. It's the amount of supply that we actually bleed him here. Now, we know what we're dealing with here, then. You can see the fact that we have 7,476 sold value here. You can see the adjusted defense was 10,561. That's due to the actual fortifications and just obviously the raw numbers there. You can see the forts, terrain, leaders, preparation. So he has good actual leaders here, which is a little bit irritating. We actually didn't receive any pluses there, unfortunately, but we didn't receive any malices as far as we're aware. Not to say that they weren't taken into effect. But yeah, you can see here 215,000 troops, 2,422 guns, 2,197 vehicles here. He had 174,000 troops defending, 913 guns. The thing is, it is going to take some time to reduce this, but we will attack again, and we will attack again, and we will attack again. We will break him here at Changsha. This is going to be our Stalingrad of the Yangtze. It is going to fall. Depending on the division, just one fat division. One mistake Japs did in World War II was splitting their tanks divisions to their infantry. Well, the thing is, we're concentrating our armor. We are going to ram it through here. Well, the thing is, level 4 fort's bad, but the thing is, he's not going to be able to recover that. If he's attempted to recover that, that's going to be more supply he's expending there. But this is a good result. Honestly, I mean, when I said earlier about 30,000, it's like, kind of was expecting something like that. But to be honest, you take a look at these numbers here. So, granted, we lost 352 squads here, but the fact is, I can recover this. This looks like a massive number, but I can recover this. This is just disabled. I can recover that. A couple days, we'll have more there. And we have our deliberate attack over here at Dumas. Now, if this attack does not succeed today, I will be driving home another deliberate attack tomorrow. And, to be honest, we'll see how the actual situation is there. We will actually drive home another attack, or potentially rest a day. Then, I think maybe, attack 2 days in a row, rest. Attack 2 days in a row, potentially, depending on your level of fatigue. To be honest, I'm still feeling really positive. I'm really happy that we did find the actual tankers. We've actually landed at the bases in New Guinea that we wanted to. Securing Gav's Mars will be great. I mean, I'm not expecting anything over here at New Maya. I've been disappointed many a times before. But we'll see here. Yeah, 16,000 ain't that bad. I don't think it's that bad. Honestly, I was expecting far worse. Any plans of putting together a tank division? We can actually assemble tank divisions. I mean, I'd look towards assembling one in the future, actually. Well, it was an attack on a level 5 fortification. The thing is, it's times 2 defensive terrain, but that's not too bad there. We do have some additional engineers and additional regiments moving in. Okay, 1821. Oh, I was so ready to say we capture the base, but no, we don't. Okay, just a defense there, 6-7, so close there, 2-1 odds there. Okay, what are the numbers? 309 casualties, 2 destroyed, 30 disabled, and yeah, here we go again, 542 casualties, 16 destroyed, 8 disabled, 13 destroyed, 8 disabled, 1 destroyed, 8 disabled. 1 unit has been destroyed. Yeah, you know what? I saw a unit actually drop off there. So we've just completely wiped out a unit. What unit did we wipe out there? But yeah, this is it. So I think another attack tomorrow. Well, I mean, this is it. That's a lot of numbers there. The fact that we're destroying these units each time is good, but the shocking thing is the fact that he still bloody has that supply. No mayor broke before the Axis. Well, the thing is, before the Axis did, yeah, I like that meme. The fortifications are now 0, so we'll attack again tomorrow. Not that the level 1 fortifications make a huge deal of difference, but we'll attack again tomorrow. Right, we have our shock attack at Nanning. So we have the 35th Group Army, the 9th Chinese Base Force over here. And a shock attack is dangerous. Yep, so 62 casualties. Okay, when it said shock attack, I was expecting the worst there. 132 casualties. But the fact is, we finally are in position here at Nanning. It's actually rather surprising they arrived at the same time. I expected them to arrive here. Surprising weak forces at Nanning. Well, this is it. We did see it, and the fact is it's not on the rail line, so we'll secure Nanning probably in the next 2 to 3 turns, something of that nature. To be honest, I might be able to take Nanning next turn. So, fort level 2, but the fact is, oh my god, he's building forts everywhere! The fact that he's building these forts is fantastic, because this is a supply expenditure. He cannot afford to do this. Okay, I do note a unit over here marching. I don't know if it's marching south here, but I'm hoping I'm getting reconnaissance over here. And if I'm spotting units here, I mean, yeah, this has units, so I'm still not spotting units here. Okay. Whew. Okay, right. We have our deliberate attack over here at Kanvieng, or Kivieng. Yeah, that unit should fall there, no issues. Banzai. And they've surrendered, not like they had anywhere else to go. Right, there we go. So 26 casualties and that is 38 casualties. Yeah, they were just... To be honest, I think there was a slight discrepancy in numbers there. 1,843 attackers, 64 defenders. And maybe it wasn't in their favour. Right, Allied bombardment attack at Kopang. Yeah, the defenders are very weak here. I think building up to level 4 is about 5,000 supply. Allied bombardment attack at Ambon. I mean, that's really interesting, because he's actually just expending supply over here. I mean, okay, I mean, I can understand the actual rationale, but he's done jack all there. Yeah, here we go, deliberate attack at Kopang. I mean, this is, I don't know exactly how much it is, but from reading on the actual forum, it is something around that number. 114 to 11. Banzai. Right, they're retreating, unfortunately, so they do not surrender. 60 casualties here, very light. 575 casualties inflicted. Unfortunately, I didn't actually destroy the aircraft that were here, so it looks like it got them out. But yeah, so they lose 20 destroyed, 9 disabled, 12 destroyed, 6 disabled, 3 destroyed, 6 destroyed, 1 disabled, 4 destroyed, yeah, 3 allied units, yep, indeed, 3 allied units do retreat from the battle here. The base at Kopang is ours. Wow. You know what, I'm going to call that a good turn. I don't think we have anything else left of the battle here. I think there should be one attack in China, actually. But if there's no attack going through, that actually means that the unit has ran away from us. Okay. Wow. Wow. Right. Yeah, look at that supply. So we expended a lot of supply here. You can see supplies required is 39,000. So let's take a look at our actual forces over here. A couple of days of rest will be A-OK. A-OK. I mean, yeah. To be honest, I expected far more losses. You can see some divisions here have been really wrecked. The mixed brigades really took a lot of the way casualties. But you can see the table equipment isn't bad at all. We do have 90s, 80s, 54 over here for some of these units. I mean, the small formations took a bigger pounding. Some units like the 3rd were already in a bad position, but not too bad there. So you can upload the combat map. Yeah, I'll be doing that in just a second. How you doing there, Marauder? Good to have you, my dude. Okay, so I'll leave you guys there just to ponder the massive amounts of casualties. I get this actually uploaded here. So for those of you who are watching the replay, Tenno Hiker Banzai. And I'll see you in the future.